What are some of the misconceptions you heard about China before coming here?
Some misconceptions are people think it's very maybe dirty on the streets and in the restaurants, but it's actually very clean everywhere, and the metros are very clean and nice. So yeah, everything is just amazing and gorgeous.
Misconception. That's a hard one. I guess that everything was rice based. I mean, from the main dish in China was rice, not fried stuff. No, yeah. But I say a lot of vegetables.
Any misconceptions you heard?
I think there is a general thought we had in Greece that Chinese people are a little bit rude. But here everyone is very kind to us and they are helping us even though they don't understand what we are asking. They stay there and they try to help us.
So far, what is your favorite thing about China?
I would say everyone is very kind, even that they don't speak at all English and we don't speak at all Chinese. Everyone has been very nice and kind to help us. Yesterday we were in Pingyao trying to catch a taxi to go to the station, and a random lady just came to us and she spoke a very little bit of English and, okay, I will try to help you and stay here. I will go call a taxi and stuff. So everyone is very kind.
Even if exactly they really speak very low English, I mean, as I do in the end, but they really try to figure out how to help you.
What is your favorite thing about China so far?
So for me, actually, it will be the people, to be honest. Coming like a little bit of like a preconception, I was expecting the people to be maybe a little bit more focused on themselves, maybe not as helpful. All these preconceptions, like they've been removed like the moment we arrived. People are super friendly, just welcoming. Even though like we don't speak the same language, like everyone is trying to help, which is very nice.
Do you feel safe traveling here?
Very safe. Yeah, it's very safe. Like especially because you also have a lot of cameras, but they also told us, all the guys that we had, that you can put your phone anywhere and no one will touch it.
I guess like street food would be one, like which we actually are trying right now. Like actual street food where there's just a bunch of stands and you can just browse around and see what you like, and it's what I like.
I think that, but also the system with like the trains and the metros is very easy to go anywhere here, and they make it very easy for you even though you're a foreigner, also because people help a lot. But normally in our country, when you don't have like your things in order, for example, like you have to online check in for your flight or something, if you forget it here, everyone is like, oh, it's fine, we'll help you, no problem. Well, if you're in the Netherlands, they're like, yeah, you have to figure it out before you can get on. Things like that.
In general, what is your favorite thing about China so far?
There are a lot of things to enjoy and to do.
It's true. I like the difference, like comparing to Spain or Venezuela, like that. Like everything is different from there, so that's what
I think it's just incredibly interesting to trace the country's development in the past 20 years and just see such a rapid scale of industrialization and modernization. And there's nothing quite like it, I think, in the entire world. And just to see that from an anthropological view is utterly stunning in some kind of way.
I really love it that everybody has their like own sense of style here. So like everybody dresses up super nicely. Like in Amsterdam, if you just go there, like everybody seems to wear the same kind of clothes, very, yeah, just say casual. And here everybody seems so super dressy and everybody wants to like look good, and it's not to be better than others, it's just for yourself to look good. I think that's like a really good thing here.
What is one thing that you like so far about Xi'an?
In Xi'an?
Yeah, for me, food.
Yeah, the food looks good.
Food is good.
A lot of street food.
Yeah, a lot of street food.
The noodles were good yesterday.
And they have a lot of noodles and the 肉夹馍, the one you like.
Yeah.
Rojamo is your favorite?
And
for now, yeah.
All these years I've been here, Rojamo is my favorite.
Okay.
And what is your favorite?
For now, maybe 菜夹馍, well, with eggs or vegetables. Yeah. And I'm not a big fan of noodles.
南方人.
Yeah, 南方.
Apart from China, which other Asian countries have been to?
Well, I've been to Japan, to Korea, I've been traveling Southeast Asia as well. So I've been to Cambodia, Vietnam, Singapore, Indonesia, like a lot of Asian countries, because I just love everything there. Malaysia was very nice too.
Yeah, I only went to China with her lots of times.
Between all these countries, which one is your favorite to travel to as a tourist?
Well, for me, like China is the place since like I speak the language. It's much easier for me to get around. Like Malaysia was very nice as well. Like the food was very good. The people super friendly. Then Japan is just nice to be there, and Korea is the same to me. So I guess like those are my favorites.
I went to Japan several times, Indonesia, Thailand, but first time in China. Yeah.
First time in China, but I've been traveling in Asia too. Yeah.
I thought Japan would be my favorite, but I have been very surprised by China because a lot of people told me China, it's dirty, you will see it's chaotic, and actually not at all. China is very, very interesting. It's a lot of surprising.
I love Thailand, but actually I have to confess that I fell in love with China. It's really interesting. I like people, I like the food, it's amazing, it's delicious. So it's been one of my favorite countries in Asia.
Have you been to other places in Asia apart from China?
So we started out in India, then we went to Nepal, Singapore, Hong Kong, and then to China. And we also visited Vietnam, but that was years before, and Indonesia as well, and Thailand.
Together as a couple?
Most of them, yes.
Between all these places, which one is your favorite as a tourist?
Well, I have like a love relationship with Singapore. I think that's China, very close seconds. Like I was amazed by the people here and the culture. So, yeah.
What are some of the challenges you've met while living here so far?
Speaking.
The language.
Yeah, because I can read and write, but my speaking is really hard for me. And people spitting.
People spitting?
Yeah.
Oh, in public?
Yeah.
Same thing.
On the language sometimes, but it's okay, we get by.
Challenge actually is not to have Google. But otherwise, with Didi, Alipay, translator, everything, it's very, very easy. But the only thing is sometimes we want to access some website, internet or application, and it doesn't work.
Communication. I mean, a few Chinese speak English, so we are always on Alipay, translating everything. Yeah, that's the biggest one. Transportation is okay.
I mean, like, I don't know any Chinese, I don't know any Mandarin, so that's been a challenge. The translation apps, they do work like 75% of the time, but it always translates something off. So you'll end up having to translate like 2 or 3 things. I've never been to Asia before, so I'm from Denmark, which has very bland food of meat, potatoes, bread. So my stomach has to adjust to the food here. But the food tastes great, so I mean, I can't complain.
What is your favorite food so far?
Oh, all of them actually. I try all of them and I like all of them.
I wish you guys a good time here in China.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.